he is condemned. In Jerusalem under Roman rule, in the last hours before the Sabbath, a man stands accused and the world watches. This is the real story of the crucifixion and the meaning of his sacrifice. Jesus stands silent before the crowd. He is tired, wounded by a night's betrayals and a day of mockery, yet he speaks with purpose. He accepts what is coming as part of a greater obedience. Pontius Pilate presides over the trial. He is a Roman governor who fears unrest. He weighs law, politics, and a sleeping conscience. His decisions will decide a life and reveal the cost of public peace. Mary stands among the grieving. A mother who once held a newborn now watches her son led away. Her heart breaks as she remembers prophecies and wonders what this suffering means. Mary Magdalene follows close, faithful through fear and grief. She remembers his words, his healings, and now keeps watch because love does not leave when danger comes. As the trial ends, the religious leaders rally the crowd. They shout for Barabbas, a convicted rebel, to be released instead. Pilate offers to free Jesus as a custom to calm the masses, but the crowd, stirred by envy and fear, demands Barabbas. In that tense moment, Pilate hesitates. He finds no fault worthy of death. Yet he fears a riot and the charge from Rome for misrule. He symbolically washes his hands to show reluctance, but he yields to the crowd and condemns Jesus to be crucified. After Pilate hands him over, soldiers take Jesus into a courtyard. They mock him as king by dressing him in a purple robe, pressing a twisted crown of thorns on his head, and striking him. Their cruelty echoes the world rejecting the kingdom he proclaimed. When they lead him away, Jesus carries the heavy cross beam under the sun. The path to Golgotha is lined with people and soldiers. Mary and Mary Magdalene follow at a distance, hearts heavy. The cross is not only wood, it is the center of a cosmic judgment he accepts. At Golgotha, they nail him to the cross. The physical pain is brutal and public. Around him, the soldiers cast lots for his garments, treating him as a common criminal. But this act fulfills what prophets spoke of, a righteous one suffering for the guilty. Above his head, they place a written charge, King of the Jews. People pass by and hurl insults. Religious leaders sneer, demanding he save himself if he is truly the Messiah. Their words reveal a misunderstanding. They expect political triumph, not sacrificial redemption. As the hours pass, Jesus speaks. He prays for those who mock him and offers words to a repentant criminal nearby. His voice reveals the purpose of his suffering, not vengeance but forgiveness, showing that this sacrifice is about reconciling sinners to God. As the crowd jeers, Mary covers her face in sorrow and remembers the boy who was promised by angels. Mary Magdalene remains at the edge of despair, refusing to leave. Their presence fulfills the sorrowful witness tradition and shows love that testifies even in death. Suddenly the sky grows dark. From noon until mid-afternoon the light fails. The soldiers shift uneasily. In that darkness Jesus cries out with a loud voice. The cry is both human anguish and the language of fulfillment, echoing ancient words of abandonment and completion. When the final hour comes, Jesus bows his head and gives up his spirit. There is a terrible stillness. This act is not defeat alone. It is the completion of a sacrificial purpose, the ransom language used by ancient faith to describe atonement. As he dies, the curtain of the temple tears from top to bottom. Priests who witness it are struck with fear. The tearing signifies access changed forever between people and the sacred place, indicating that the sacrificial system is fulfilled in this one offering. In that moment, a Roman centurion beholds the scene and declares with awe, "Truly this was the Son of God." His confession is shocking. A pagan soldier recognizes a divine reality in what appears to be defeat. The cross thus becomes a revelation, not only a punishment. When evening falls, a wealthy man named Joseph of Arimathea asks Pilate for the body. He wraps Jesus in clean linen and places him in a new tomb hewn from rock. Mary and Mary Magdalene see where he is laid. The burial marks an ending that feels absolute. Because the leaders fear unrest and the claim of resurrection, Pilate allows soldiers to seal the tomb and set a guard. A heavy stone blocks the entrance, and officials seals deter theft. This precaution underscores how unexpected life will be if death seems final. As the stone rests and the city sleeps, Matthew shows that this death is a sacrifice that fulfills Scripture and opens access to God. The lesson is clear. Through this one offering, sin and separation are addressed, making reconciliation possible. If this story moved you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you do not miss the next one.